An Israeli cyber official was arrested in a Nevada child predator sting, released on bail, and is now back in Israel. U.S. records and police statements contradict early Israeli denials, and let's figure this out. My name is Musa Ghanayem. I'm an attorney, and I have been for the last 25 years. I've been practicing as both a prosecutor and defense attorney, and I'm licensed in 3 different jurisdictions. So let's see what happened here in Nevada. So last week, Henderson or Las Vegas Metropolitan Police say that a 2-week crimes against children operation in Henderson, Nevada, led to the arrest of 8 men for luring a child with a computer for sex acts. So for pedo acts. And among those named was Tom Artiom Alexandrovich, a 38-year-old Israeli cybersecurity operator. So why is this interesting? Well, this person works for the National Cyber Directorate, which is directly under Prime Minister Netanyahu, and his now deleted LinkedIn profile talks about his connections with the Israeli military. So a 2-week operation occurred, and in that 2-week operation, some lurid and terrible things were discovered about people who like to prey on young children. So local court records say that he was arrested, given a $10,000 bail with no travel restrictions. He was in Israel the next day, immediately gone, and immediately the case here is over. They will not extradite him. And when questioned, of course, Israel lied. They said no, that he was only questioned, he had nothing to do with it, contrary to all of the records that we have in this country and all of the actual facts that occurred during the course of the investigation. Now, I've tried these cases before. I can tell you a lot of people have very little sympathy for this type of defendant. Typically, this is the type of defendant that's a child predator. And if you wonder why when you land in Tel Aviv, your Amber Alerts start to ding like you're a slot machine in a casino, it's because this happens quite a bit. Many times people charged with crimes, and especially sex crimes like this one, this carries a 1 to 10 sentence and a potential of, actually not a potential, but actually registration on the sex offender registry. So when you are placed on those things and you have these type of limitations on you, you really are going to suffer in this country, unless, of course, you are spirited away by some foreign national agency of which you also had a citizenship. Then they can protect you. Why does this matter? It matters because Palestinians cannot peacefully protest. They can't do legal things, but senior Israeli officials can do horrible, lurid things and just walk away. You can be arrested for being in the country illegally and not having committed a crime. And I understand that. That's a misdemeanor offense. But this? Do you see the hypocrisy? Do you understand exactly what's happening here? Every single time a story like this comes out, it's another chink in the armor of what used to be an infallible country. So the bottom line, a high-ranking Israeli official was arrested here for child predator allegations. Upon those allegations, inquiries were sent to Israel. Israel absolutely denied all of it, which was in direct contradiction to all of the facts on the ground, like it always is. So if you're an American and you're seeking equal justice under the law, understand our institutions are tarnished. Understand that our courts are tarnished. Understand that every time you go in there, you're going in there at the whim of somebody and not with any sort of real justice in mind. So, if you'd like to see more stories like this, please please drop a follow, a like, a share. I would appreciate it. Also, you can follow me on YouTube and at Substack. You'll see most of the content that I put out there as well. Thank you.